Well, when it rains, it fucking pours. You know the old saying, you never start off a good story with, well, I ate a salad. This is one of those instances. So a couple Saturdays back, I'm chilling at home, hanging out, crying myself to sleep. Hanging out with friends, all that good stuff. And I break out the whiskey, one turns to two drinks, turns to three, turns to four, turns to five, and you can probably notice a pattern here. And so it's I'd say about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock-ish, so, I, feeling pretty good right now, so I go over to my medicine cabinet, pop what I thought were a couple of pain pills to help with the morning hangover, and so I go back to the couch, play some more video games, all that good stuff, and then suddenly, it was tomorrow, and I woke up completely starch-ass naked. So, I go out of my bedroom and go throughout my place, and it looks like a complete tornado has gone through the place. I had a boot in the sink. Let's see what else is there. My PS4 controller was just chucked across the room. My coffee maker was on the floor. I went to one of the bathrooms, and for some odd reason, the entire floor was wet. And the trash can was full of water, and don't know why, but all the toilet paper rolls were completely saturated. And to top this little alcohol-filled Sunday off with, turns out I went streaking through my apartment, because all my clothes were completely strewn around the entire place. Oh boy. So, it takes me about a good 20-25 minutes to locate my phone. So I find it in the other bathroom. And I see I have 4 missed calls from my landlord, all that range between 2 o'clock to 2:05 in the morning. So at this point, I'm in a mild confusion as to what the hell happened last night. I go to my medicine cabinet to take a look at those pain pills, and I made a pretty important discovery. Those quote-unquote pain pills that I took weren't actually pain pills. They were sleeping tablets. And I'm like, oh dear God, I almost died. And so, needless to say, my night was kind of like the third Hangover movie. Completely forgettable. So I text the landlord, hey, buddy, how you doing? Lord of this land, how you doing there, Mr. Landlord? And he replies with, so you want to explain what happened last night? I just reply with, why don't I just come down? So I'm down at his place, he lets me in, doesn't say a word, just pulls me inside and points at the ceiling and says, you want to explain that? I look up at the white ceiling and all I can see is just brown water spots. I'm just like, what? And at the same point too, I notice that the floor is completely saturated. Like to the point where you step on one piece of carpeting and the water just completely pooled around your foot. It was that saturated. And so he proceeds to tell me quite the story from his perspective, and I was, I guess lack of a better word, giddy to find out what all transpired last night. So he woke up about, I guess a little bit before 2 o'clock in the morning to the sounds of what sounded like rain going inside of his apartment. So he comes out to the main lobby, and water is just dripping everywhere from the top of the ceiling. So he freaks out, he calls my phone like 4 times, and then decides that it's probably an emergency. I'm probably gonna just have a little peek up there and see what's going on. So he comes up there at this is all about 2 o'clock in the morning still. Comes in, every light in my apartment is turned on, and both of my showers are running, and every tap in my apartment is running. So he goes throughout the apartment trying to find me where I am. He thinks I'm in the shower, passed out. He explained to me how he was, like shouting from the door, Hey, are you in there? Hey, what the fuck is with all the water? So he very, very hesitantly goes into the shower, turns it off, thankfully, turns off all the taps. He doesn't know where to find me, but he comes to my back room, and apparently I've locked the door. Don't know why, because I live alone, but so he's pounding on the door, trying to get me to wake up. I am so far in La La Land, banging some Korean chick. So at this point, he's a little concerned that there might be a dead body past that door, and more importantly, how the fuck he's gonna find a new tenant this close to Christmas time. So he's contemplating dialing 911, and I'm very thankful that he didn't, because I do not want to figure out how to explain this to my friends and family of how I wound up in the hospital. So, present time, I'm back downstairs, after he just explained this all to me, and I felt the weirdest combination of both pride and shame. Pretty unique. And so I look at him and I ask meekly, "So, buddy, how about that security deposit?" Looks at me and says, "What's a security deposit?" I'm just like, fudge. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that Indiana-style adventure that I had. If you want to see more vids like this in the future, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and tell all your friends and family and your dying pets about me. So anyways, we'll see you guys around. Hope you all have a great evening, day, Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, all that crap, whatever other Jewish holidays are in there. And take care, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.